Hi everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing well, and it's such a beautiful day here in Illinois. It is sunny and it's not too cold out. I didn't even look at the temperature, but if you have survived Chicago winters in the past, you know that anything above 40 degrees feels fantastic in the wintertime. It feels great. And I want to get outside and walk my dogs. I think I'm going to go to PetSmart and get them spring leashes and collars. It's been a long time since I've purchased new collars for them and new leashes. So I think it's time, something for spring. And yeah, that'll be fun. And I might go into Ulta because I need a few things. I have a little list, just items that I always purchase and I need to replenish. So I might do that. And yeah, I'm alone this weekend. I think I mentioned it in the video because I'm doing this intro after I filmed the video, but my husband and sons have taken a road trip for the weekend. They left yesterday. They're going to come back on Tuesday. And I have the whole house to myself with the dogs, which, you know, I miss them. And it's not like I don't have a lot of time here in the house alone anyways, but I'm out of my routine because if my husband were home and my sons were home for the weekend, which they're on spring break right now, but if they were home, we'd follow like a similar routine, like go out to brunch, run a couple errands, go to the grocery store, maybe do some shopping. If the weather's nice, take a hike somewhere, you know, visit someone, those kinds of things. And it's pretty predictable, but I don't have anything planned. And so I'm just going to go wherever the wind blows me, and it's going to be fun. So anyways, I wanted to do a get ready with me using just one product for everything. Minus, you know, of course, it's not foundation and mascara and lip product, but like for my cheeks and my eyes and bronzer and highlighter and so on and so forth. I just wanted to use one product, and this is a really easy go-to natural makeup look. As you can see, everything is very nude and natural, and I'm just going to jump in and get started before I start talking too much. I hope you're all doing well. So here I am, my 55-year-old skin for all the world to see, and it is not in the best shape right now. The only thing I have on is my Advanced Genifique from Lancome, and that's my serum, and then I have my CeraVe moisturizer on. I am a little bit broken out right now and have quite a bit of redness on my skin. I recently did a Retin-A treatment, and when I say treatment, I mean that I just used my Retin-A all over my face, and I don't do that very often. I just really rubbed a light layer on all over my skin, and I do have skin that's sensitive to Retin-A. It's not sensitive to everything. Like I can wear fragrance on my skin. I feel like I don't really have sensitive skin, but when I use some glycolics or Retin-A, it can make me peel, and I'm very sensitive to those products. I do use a glycolic every night, the one from The Ordinary, on a cotton ball and go over my skin, and then it leaves my skin feeling like a little bit tacky, so I rinse it off after it sits for a minute. But I did a Retin-A treatment a couple of days ago, and when I do that, I do sort of get some breakouts, like my skin is purging or something, and I do get redness. So I do have some peeling going on that I really moisturized this morning. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. I did switch up my foundation. I really love the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which I have been using like faithfully for a very long time, but I have many other foundations, and I want to start using those up instead of having them sit in the drawer. So I've been using the House Labs foundation, and I really like this one a lot. It comes in a really nice alabaster bottle with a pump, which I love. The Estee Lauder Double Wear, I do have to buy a separate pump, which I don't like. So I have this brush from Sephora, and I love it. It's a great foundation brush. I've talked about it before. It's one of my favorite foundation brushes. I like how dense the fibers are. Okay, all this redness around my eye. I always put my foundation on my eyelids and around my eyes. Some of you have asked me why I do that, and I have no reason. I just do it. I think I've always done that, and it's just habit. It never bothers my eyes. So, yeah, so that's what I do. And let me see. I have to look at my mirror here. I was trying to use the camera as my mirror, but I need to get a really close look. So I just do a light layer all over. And that was like one good pump. I pump a little, so it's like half a pump. Use that, and then I pump another half a pump and use that. And it's a medium coverage, and I think it has like a semi-matte finish. And I like that it's more of a matte because I wear my makeup for many, many hours. I put it on early in the morning and I wear it all day. So I like it to be more of a semi-matte or a matte, but not like a chalky matte, because I don't like to get shiny during the day, and I do have an oily T-zone. So there's that. I'm going to start with my eyebrows and my eyes. I kind of work my way down, and I will use my concealer last. I always just go in with my concealer just to kind of clean up and cover any blemishes or anything like that that are still showing through. So I'm going to start with my brows, and the brow product I really like when I'm not using like a brow pencil, but this is easy, and on most days I use this, and it's the Glossier Boy Brow. It's my favorite, and I have mine in the shade Auburn, and it's a good match for my hair. It looks like this. It's a fiber, and I always say this when I do my brows, that if you don't have brows, you won't want to use this because it needs to have hair to grasp onto. But having said that, I can also kind of draw my brows in, the tail here, and it works really great for that, just for that little spot. So when I draw my brows in, I really like to use this Brow Wiz from Anastasia, and I use this when I want to thicken up my brows and draw more hairs. I'll have to do that in my next Get Ready With Me, and this is in the shade Straw Burn, and that's a really good shade for me. I like that it has the little spoolie on one end, and it has the little pencil on the other end, and sometimes it's nice just to kind of go in after I use the Boy Brow and make some clean lines underneath just to make sure everything's looking nice and neat. So I've got that on, and actually I think I will do a little bit of concealing because I'm only using like one product for my eyes and my face. So I'm going to take the oldie but goodie Tarte Shape Tape. I've gone through so many different concealers. I have several that I really, really like for different reasons, but this one is so faithful and true. It's been around a long time. Everyone loves this one, and it comes in many different formulas. It comes in the creamy, the radiant, and the original, and I buy the creamy one just because it's a little, I feel like it's just better for my older skin. I don't know, I'm just worried that the original will, I don't know, just grasp onto fine lines and wrinkles. I don't know that it would. It's been a really long time since I've used it, but I just really like the creamy one anyways. I don't want to try the radiant one because I don't want to be shiny, so I just go like that. And I might use a little more after I do my eyes just to kind of clean things up. This has been red here, where from the Retin-A, my chin tends to peel a lot. And my little blemish here and my little blemish here. So that's what I do. And speaking of brushes, I liked the foundation brush that I have from Sephora. I'll link that one below in case you'd like to try it. And like I said, it's my favorite foundation brush of all my foundation brushes, and it's just an inexpensive Sephora brand one. I think they also make it in a mini size for travel, and I might pick that one up because this one is so good, and I bring it with me when I travel. I have the Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush, and this is one of the best concealer brushes I've ever used. I really like it. It fits perfectly in the under eye area, and I just kind of pounce it around. I do have some like freckles here, and when I do my under eye concealer, this really covers up those freckles too, or at least lightens them up. I really don't mind my freckles. I'm a redhead after all, and I feel like we're supposed to have freckles. People kind of expect it, but it's like my mission to never spend time in the sun with my skin unprotected, because I never want to get my freckles connected so that they look like an age spot, if that makes sense. And I don't have any like that, but I feel like it's getting close. So I have to wear a hat, and I have to wear a lot of sunblock on my face. I just am very careful now that I'm older. I wish I'd been so careful when I was younger. But honestly, since I was in my 30s, and I'm 55 now, I have used an abundance of sunblock. I'm very, very good about using sunblock. And when my kids were little and I took them to the pool all the time, I sat in the shade, did everything I could to protect my skin. But nevertheless, your skin still gets sun, you know, sunblock isn't. Anyhow, I am going to go on to the product that I'm going to use. And I've searched high and low, and I can't seem to find this online, but I do have a product just like this from the same brand that works just as well. And this is the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting Face and Body Glow. And the thing that works really well just like this is their baked, everything tends to be baked from Laura Geller, which is amazing. If you read on her website the process, it's in Italy, and it's like they make the product as a cream and then they put it on these tiles and bake it in the sun, and it's just a process. Really interesting, actually. But they're baked bronzers. I've selected a few shades that I have in my collection, and it works just perfectly the same. But I really like this. I like the compact it's in, and I feel like that's the difference. They put it in a different compact. It does have a nice little mirror in here, and this is the product. And you can see it's marbled. It's got some really light shades. It's got some darker, some medium. So it gives your skin just like the prettiest like finish. And so I am gonna go in with this brush, and I don't even know. Oh, this is a Sigma brush, and it's a slanted brush, and it's dense, but it's still very soft. And I'm just gonna swirl around, and it's not dusty at all. And what I'm gonna do is just go over, like I'm not contouring, I'm just kind of bronzing my skin and just doing a little underneath my cheeks, which is kind of contouring. Now that I'm older, I don't really like to contour because I feel like the fullness I have in my skin I need. You know, the worst thing you can do is get really thin or over contour so your face is like looking as you get older. I feel like you don't really want to do that, or at least I don't really want to do that. So I start with that, and I'm going to take the edge of the brush and just kind of swipe that around, and I'm just going to kind of contour a little on my nose, actually bronze it. I just kind of drag it down the sides and go like that. And I don't know, maybe I am contouring, but whatever. Now I'm going to take the same palette, and I'm just going to take like a fluffier brush, and this one is from Morphe. And I like this brush a lot. It's fluffy, but it's also kind of dense. And I'm going to pick up some of the product, and I'm going to go in the crease of my eyelid, and I'm just going to build it up in the crease, which, you know, if you are contouring, you'd go on your brow bone anyways, but this is what I do. And since it's marbled, I have to be careful to make sure I pick up the part that I use on one side to use on the other, because I don't want one to be lighter than the other. And that's what I do. And I feel like the color of this really brightens up blue eyes because it's kind of bronzy copper, and I think that that's really pretty on blue eyes. And I think that like people who do like color analysis also recommend bronzy and copper shades for blue or green eyes. But I think it looks beautiful on any eye shade. And if you have an olive skin tone or a deeper skin tone, you can purchase the baked bronzing powder in a deeper shade that would suit your skin tone. If you're light like I am, I'll link the ones that I have that I also use for this. I really like the Laura Geller baked products a lot. The blushes are really nice too. I would use the blush that I have. It's a really beautiful marbled blush, but it's got a lot of coral in it, and I want this to be like a really neutral look. So that's what I do. And now I'm going to take this Bobbi Brown eyeliner, and I love this. I'm going to pick up another one. I actually got this in a kit for Christmas, not this Christmas, but the one before, and it came with some of her stick products. Oh, I forgot I even have those. I need to use those. But I love this. It's waterproof. It doesn't budge or slide around or go anywhere all day long, even if you wear it for 12 hours. And I tightline my upper eye, and I kind of push it between my lashes too. like that. So I did the other eye really quickly, and I just kind of, like I said, push it in my lashes. And now my lashes naturally kind of curl up. So a lot of times I don't even curl them. I used to curl them all the time, and then I kind of stopped doing it, and I realized it makes absolutely no difference. This is my favorite drugstore mascara, and it has been ever since it came out a couple of years ago. I've compared it to other drugstore mascaras, and none of them are as good as this one for me, because I do have sort of an oily orbital area, and whatever I use, even waterproof, because waterproof you remove with like oil or like makeup remover that's a little bit oily, and that takes off your makeup. So the oil I produce kind of smudges my eye makeup when it's waterproof. It's almost worse than the ones that aren't waterproof. But this one never smudges on me. It isn't waterproof. I do have a waterproof one that I like a lot, and I only use that one when I'm going to be in the water. You know, if we're going kayaking or, you know, just going in the water, or if it's a really rainy day or something. But even when it's a rainy day, it's not like I'm out walking in the rain. I just go in and out from my car. So this is the one I use. I love it. It's the Sky High from Maybelline, and I also have it in Cosmic Black, which is really nice too. The only difference is the shade of black. I think this one's a little bit shinier, but I really like this one. And it does come with a primer. Not come with, you can purchase a primer separately, and I do like the primer a lot. I have it. I should use it. So this is what the primer looks like, and I skip it a lot, but I have used this many times beneath the mascara, and you have to use a lot less mascara when you use the primer. You just don't need to use as much mascara. And when I do the combo, I am not even kidding, I've got comments on my lashes like 3 times already, and it's usually like when I'm looking down at work, or when I'm ordering something and I'm looking at a menu. The people behind the counter have said to me, your lashes are so pretty, and I never get compliments on my lashes. And it's always like when I've done the combo. So there is something to be said for using the primer. The thing is though, that makes me skip it, is that it's black, which is really nice, but it makes me feel like it's just more mascara. But what I think it does is thickens and lengthens like the mascara does, but it also makes your mascara just stick better to your lashes or something like that. I don't know. It does something, but I'm just not sure what. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. I just put like 1 coat all over each lash, like you're supposed to. So it's like National Women's Day or weekend. And it's funny because my daughter lives in South Carolina, and my 2 sons and my husband took a road trip there, and they're spending the weekend with her. So she's spending her National Women's Weekend with her brothers and my husband, which is kind of ironic. So anyways, got the mascara now. And I'm just going to put like a little bit of mascara over this. You don't need to use a lot. And the great thing is it's not white. The primer's not white, so you don't have to cover anything, you know. But it makes your lashes like really like just pop out and look really pretty. Okay, so there's that. It's really pretty. I have a little bit more on this one than this one, and I love this. And you know what, I can even work out with this mascara on, and if I get super sweaty, it doesn't run or anything like that. Okay, so as you can see, I have very light eye makeup on. I have my mascara on, and now I'm just going to take a little bit of like the white part with a little bit of there's nothing, I don't know why I tap. It's like I'm a creature of habit. And I should use like a thinner brush, but I'm just going to go in with this. And it's funny because whenever I make a video, I usually use all the right tools and try to make it really nice for you guys. But honestly, I'm human, and I do what everyone else does. Most days, I just grab what's convenient and easy. When I know I want my makeup to look spectacular, like I'm going to have photos taken, or we're going to an event or something like that, I will always like follow all the steps and rules that I learned at the MAC classes I've taken in the past. Okay, now I'm going to go, I wiped that off on a tissue, and now I'm going to take the same one and go into the white, the very light, and just tap this on my inner eyelid because I think it's really pretty. It has not sparkle, but it just really brightens it up. It's like a sheen. Then I'm going to go like right into the arch of my brow as well. Very careful not to touch. I use a very fine brush, not to touch the bronze part. So my eyes look like that. And now I do want to wear a little bit of blush, although I don't think I need it. I feel like it's a really natural look, and it's almost like I have makeup on, obviously, but sort of such a neutral look that's almost like I haven't tried, and it's a no makeup look, which I think looks really pretty. Sometimes when I have like all the makeup on and the coral and pink blush that I love and wear most days, I feel like I see other women and they just look so natural. And I think, why do I feel like I need to wear blush every single day? Why do I? It's fun. I guess that's why. And I just really like it. So anyways, I'm going to use a really pretty neutral blush. And I don't want anything too shiny for this look. And so I'm just going to use this from Tarte. You know I love these. And this is one of the 12-hour clay Amazon clay blushes, and the color looks like nothing at all, but it is like, see that? It's just the softest, prettiest pink. I'm going to take this really fluffy Rare Beauty brush. I don't know if it's made to be a blush brush, but super soft, and swirl it around in there and pick up some color and just kind of tap it on the apples of my cheeks and drag it up on my upper cheekbone. And it's so like soft and pretty. Even if you have a deeper skin tone, you can use this, because I found out about this from someone on YouTube, and I don't remember. It was a younger girl a long time ago when I first started purchasing this one, and she used it, and she had more of a yellow skin tone, and it looked so pretty on her. And it's a little bit deep, you know, right now, it looks right on the apples. So I'm going to use this NARS, and I got this one like with the Christmas special, but they always have it, just the packaging might not look like this. You know, it's like the packaging, that's like always the special thing. And it's just the translucent powder, and it's white like this. And basically it's not like anything at all. It doesn't really cover anything. It just sets your makeup, and it doesn't disrupt the integrity of your makeup. Like, it doesn't like add anything really to it, but what it does is sort of blend everything, make a little blur to your skin, and soften everything. And I really like that, but it doesn't look chalky or anything like that. Okay, my lips feel a little bit dry, so I'm going to put a little chapstick on, just the clear. I love chapstick. It's what I've been using like every night and every day. I usually used expensive, like that when I was watching YouTube videos all the time. I don't watch beauty videos hardly ever, except when I'm looking something up, but I really like to watch Melissa 55. I like Beauty by Anne Marie, who's recently come back. I watched some of the older, mature YouTubers that got me started on my channel about 9 years ago. And I still watch those ladies, but I don't. Anyways, I'm going on and on. I saw so many really luxurious lip products, and I purchased so many, and they're great, and they're luxurious, and they do what you want them to do, really moisten your lips and hydrate your lips. But I've just gone back to good old-fashioned chapstick. This is just the plain, normal chapstick. But in my drawer before I go to bed, I love the vanilla and different, like sometimes they have strawberry, they have little special ones, and they just they feel a little luxurious. They really do, and it's just chapstick, so I love that. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of rub that in, because I don't want it sitting like on my lips and mess up my lipstick. And I am going to use a lip liner because I'm going to wear such a nude lipstick. I feel that I have to. So this is just from, I don't know if they still make this. It's the L'Oreal Color Sensational in 125. You could probably find it on Amazon, wherever. I just really like the retractable ones and not the ones you have to sharpen. And this is, so the one thing about lip filler is that it's hyaluronic acid, and so sometimes your lips can like I don't know, when you're hydrated or certain things going on in your body can actually draw more water and your lips look fuller on certain days, I've noticed. It's kind of weird. Nothing that really bothers me. I've always had larger lips, so it doesn't really bother me, but I've noticed. The lipstick I'm going to use is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks for nude lips, and I really like it with this makeup or very natural nudie makeup. And some people might want to wear like a red or a pop of pink, which looks really pretty with this too. But when I'm like, sometimes I just don't really want to. I just want to look as natural as possible. And I really like Lancome's lipsticks, I like the matte ones. They're really, really nice. I love the Intimatte. Is that what they're called? Yeah, instead of Intimate, they're called Intimatte. Those are really, really nice. But I also like these, and this is like, these are the La Absolue Rouge. And I love the packaging. You just push down, pull out the lipstick, and I think I said this is Tender Mirage, and this is what it looks like. It's just a super pretty, not too pink, not too orange or brown, just like a good nude, and I like it. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, not a sparkle. It makes your lips look really plump and healthy. It looks really good with that lip liner. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything for my natural makeup look. So this is the finished look, the super natural makeup that you can wear any day and not look like you've tried very hard, but you still look polished and pretty. And it's really nice, like when you have your hair, like also like you haven't tried a lot, like just kind of tousle it a little or stick it in a messy ponytail or bun. And that's what I like to do at work a lot of days. And it's just a favorite go-to look. And I wanted to show you one more thing if you just want to up it a tiny bit. But something you could do that's really pretty and up the look a little bit, and you can even do it for daytime. Hold on, I'll show you. Is something else is for your eyes, and you can use any highlighter you like. I like this one. It's from Becca, and Becca has gone under, but Smashbox carries Becca's best-selling products, like their eye corrector, which is amazing if you have dark circles. It's an amazing color corrector and concealer. It's just awesome. And then her highlighters, and this is in Champagne Pop, and it's a great little packaged product, just like Becca has always had. And I just take like a fluffy brush and run it along this, and you can put it on your mobile lid. And I hope you can see that. And also in the corner. Actually, it makes a big difference, I think. Here, let me show you. I hope it translates on camera. I think it's so pretty. And actually, I think I might start doing this all the time because it really does make my eyes brighter, to me, at least on the camera. I mean, on the mirror. And I don't know if it translates on the camera, but really pretty. So you can do that because I didn't have anything on my eyelids. And then something else I love is using, I love this Anastasia highlighter brush. It's the best I've ever tried. And I have a really nice one from Hourglass that was a lot more expensive. And I feel like I kind of wasted my money on that one. I'm gonna find it and show it to you. This one, I like that's dual ended, but honestly, I like that this fans out a little bit more, and I like the way it feels. This one's not quite as soft and fluffy as this one. So anyways, I think it's like the A46. I'll link it, and I just rub it in here, and then just a tiny bit right around the apple, in the tip of my nose, there. I don't know if that makes much of a difference on camera, but it does in real life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this video and sharing this look with you. Hit like if you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Let me know what kind of videos you would like to see. I do have a new little palette that I am just loving, and it's the Anastasia of Spice palette. It's also just a good, just everyday makeup look. So pretty. If you'd like to see that, I'd be happy to show you. And anyways, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll see you next time.